here with Mr. David D'Arcangelo. How are you, sir?
I'm great. Absolutely great. Happy to be here.
You're the man behind this incredible product, Hi5 line of health-inspired products. Yes.
You know, really, Chromedex, Frank Jacks, the founder, is really the brains that just founded, you know, Cornell University, you know, basically took the rights, you know, and then really patented around it, IP'd it, intellectual property, did the testing, did the human clinical trial to really give it integrity.
Okay. Yeah. Awesome. So, real quick in a nutshell, explain to us and the rest of the world out there what exactly, number one, Chromedex is as a company. And then number two, just talk a little bit about, you know, the health-inspired line of products with Hi5.
Sure. Well, the whole idea, Chromedex is like panning for gold. They're a company out looking at research institutions all over the world for the next big breakthrough in nutritional research, right? And so Cornell University, where Niagen came from, the discovery. So what happens is Chromedex comes in, they take it only so far, and then you license it from them, and then you finish it, you commercialize it. You know, you have to figure out how to produce it.
Right.
How to produce it in mass, is it stable, is it safe, and you have to take it through, and then you take it to market. And then in the direct sales, network marketing space, they talked to me early in the process about 2 years ago, and they said, Dave, we're looking for a company that we can be represented by and be a strategic partner to distribute Niagen in the direct sales network marketing space. And that's when we came upon William and 5 Links, and was referred by Darren Hardy, and we all got together, and 5 Links has the rights, you know, and they took the rights for 5 years and they have to, you know, meet certain minimums, and we're looking forward to that relationship. And you guys are one-on-one distribution. You're serious about it. You have the pros to do it, the leadership, senior SVPs, and taking it direct to the consumer to market. And your brand is the Hi5 Edge brand. You know, then there's also Hi5 Boost, which is another product. You know, Hi5 Edge is the nicotinamide riboside, which is Niagen. You know, we call it Hi5 Edge at 5 Links. And then the Boost product is 2 ingredients. It's caffeine and pterostilbene, which Chromedex owns the rights, like it does to Niagen, to pterostilbene. They're co-crystallized together. And in that human trial, you take caffeine and pterostilbene, you co-crystallize them. And then when you took that in the human clinical trials versus caffeine alone, it showed you get 30% more caffeine into your system, and 5 hours later, actually 6 hours later, you have 51% more caffeine in your system. You know, it's like it has no crash, nothing. Your focus, your concentration. So there's Hi5 Edge, and then there's Hi5 Boost.
So it's like concentrated molecules that are being emitted to the system.
Yeah, let's talk about Edge for a minute. So Edge basically goes into your system. So you have the melt version. The melt version, you know, the easiest way to get Edge into your system is through the mouth, through the capillaries in the mouth, gets into your system as quick as possible. And then what happens is immediately the cells in your body are it stimulates your cells to produce energy. So your mitochondria, the quarterback of all of your cells, and you have over 100 trillion cells in your body, you know, the quarterback in each cell shouts down to the mitochondria is I need more energy. So what happens is Niagen's in there, and it's taking your fats, carbs, and proteins, the food you eat that you assimilate into your cells, and now the mitochondria has the go-ahead to, like, look, produce energy. So it takes those, burns your fat, burns carbs, burns protein, and you have this great feeling of cellular energy. Your focus and your concentration are key, and it drives your NAD level up. So Hi5 Edge drives NAD. Why is that important? Is because when you're born, you have this high NAD level, so all of these cells in your body, you know, are communicating really well. that nucleus and that mitochondria, the quarterback of each of your cells, and the energy, you know, your motor, the mitochondria, that communication is incredibly clear. But from that day forward, it starts going down. It goes down 50% every 20 years.
Wow.
I just turned 60, so, you know, it went down 50% again from 40. So why is that not good? Or, well, because as it goes down, the communication between the cell, the nucleus, and the mitochondria gets weaker and weaker. So when you're replicating cells, as you and I are sitting here today, you're replicating out of those 100 trillion cells, approximately 2 million die every minute or every second, and 2 million are replicated.
Wow.
So if your communication is getting worse and you're replicating cells, then that's aging, illness, and disease, generally speaking.
Wow.
So if you could do anything, it is drive the NAD level back up. From the time you're born, it's going down. Let's drive it back up, and let's maintain. Dr. David Sinclair is at Harvard for part of the year, does a lot of research on NAD. One of the last videos of him I saw on YouTube talks about, you know, he now believes with his studies on NAD that, you know, that delaying the aging process is possible during his lifetime. Chromedex did a human clinical trial here recently in 2015 showing that in the trial that they raised NAD approximately 30% in 8 hours using the ingredient in Hi5 Edge. So all of a sudden, instead of going down, you're driving it back up and you're preserving that youthful state. The cell communication is better. You're replicating healthier cells. And that's important because as those 2 million die and 2 million are replicated, every 7 years, you have an entirely whole new body.
Right.
Your heart is brand new. It's all cells. Your brain it's cells.
Wow.
You know, so do you want to replicate healthy cells or unhealthy cells? Do you want to speed the aging process up in illness and disease, or do you want to try to delay it? So I believe it's the most life-enhancing product that literally takes the magic wand and hands it to you and says, you can take better charge in the course of your health in regards to your mental and physical capabilities. And I believe Hi5 Edge does it.
Wow, that is
gives you that power.
That is incredible. So again, we're talking about rejuvenating the cells on a positive level.
Positive, you know, positive. Just healthy cells, healthy people.
That's awesome.
Right? Healthy cells, healthy people, and then how you use Hi5 Edge and Hi5 Boost
for fuel.
And fuel is in a liquid format, like an energy drink. So Edge and Hi5 Boost, I take in the morning.
Okay.
Right, and then supplement during the day with fuel, and I need a boost, or I'll put Edge and Boost in a bottle of water.
Wow.
And if you do sports, if you buy Powerade, if you buy Gatorade, if you buy any of those drinks, stop. You have the most potent, life-enhancing ingredients that you just take. Your company owns the rights to. You take it and drop it in water, and it'll dissolve and you drink that.
That's awesome.
Gatorade will get you to the finish line. Edge and Boost will get you there faster.
Wow. That is incredible. So I mean, again, for all of our sports athletes and professional athletes out there, you know, talk about some of the benefits that a product like this would have to them, maybe in their post-game, maybe their pre-game performances.
Well, again, remember, so it drives your cells to produce energy. So what's every athlete want? My daughter's 14 years old. She takes it. My dad's 89 years old. You know, it's a derivative of a B vitamin. It's not some odd thing. It's, you know, it is what it is. So it drives your cells to produce energy. Your focus and concentration. The two most dense areas of mitochondria, because we've been talking about cells.
Right.
And in the cell is the motor, the battery, which is mitochondria, and then there's the nucleus. It's like the quarterback in the middle of the cell, giving the orders out. Hey, this is what I need. So you take Hi5 Edge, and it drives the cells to burn fats, carbs, and proteins, to drive your energy. And what happens is you have incredible endurance and your recovery is sped up. It's every athlete's dream.
Wow.
You know, so the big things are really important, and the most, your heart is what you push, right? When you push your body to the limit, well, your heart's your motor and your body. You know, so it's the two most mitochondria dense organs in your body are your brain and your heart. So do you want great communication there or poor communication?
Yeah, you want the best.
You want great. And then when you're physically taking your body to the max and then going that 110%, or you're just working extra hours, you're late, you're busy, you've got children, you got obligations, you want your body to respond. You want to be in control of your gifts. You know, the Creator gave you gifts mentally and physically. Our goal is to
maximize.
I believe that He didn't give them to you and say, don't improve them. He gave them to you and said, you know, the rest is up to you. So I believe that, you know, in your heart, your brain, dense mitochondria, you want great communication, Hi5 Edge, take it, continue to take it, and take it the rest of your life.
Thank you, David, so much. I appreciate it. I haven't met a David yet that hasn't been awesome. And, you know, this product, I really, really believe in it. I myself, I've had a transformation. You know, I went from 129 pounds to close to almost 160.